In 8 minutes, Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley adding up how much rain we can expect in the first alert forecast.
Yeah, as we step out the door now to showers, just know I think the heaviest rain that'll really soak everybody and everything spreads out tonight into tomorrow and even really tomorrow night then before we start winding this down. So let's focus on some of that heaviest rain on the way. Yes, we have showers today. Yes, we're watering some lawns and gardens, but most of our area is in that few hundredths to a fifth of an inch, much like we've seen so far. So this is still looking ahead today. And I'll keep adding up every hour how much rain we've had so far through midweek, because that heaviest rainfall, I think tonight into tomorrow, that's when it'll send us up to more of a half an inch to an inch throughout much of the south to central valley. You know, some spots, foothills around a third of an inch, but then we can actually get into an inch to some 2 inches along the edge of the plateau into northeast Tennessee. So Morgan, Anderson, Campbell here, that's Union, Claiborne County getting soaked here through tomorrow night. That gets you back to that half an inch to an inch range in far northeast Tennessee in that first alert forecast.
Well, this morning, President Donald Trump will honor fallen soldiers by participating in the annual Memorial Day wreath-laying ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. And there are ways that you can honor those fallen soldiers around East Tennessee today. Sevier County hosting its annual Veterans Memorial Day program. That's at 11 o'clock this morning on the lawn of the Sevier County Courthouse. The event is supported by local veterans organizations, including the American Legion Post, the Disabled American Veterans Chapter, and the Veterans Military Honor Guard of Pigeon Forge. All are welcome. And Anderson County is hosting its 17th annual Memorial Day program this morning at 10 o'clock. It'll be near the Veterans Memorial at the Anderson County Courthouse. There will be remarks from veterans, County Mayor Terry Frank, and State Representative Rick Scarborough. The ceremony will also feature a wreath-laying ceremony and a 21-gun salute. All are welcome to attend. Well, this morning we are working to learn how many people were shot over the weekend in Oakidge. The Oakidge Police Department and TBI say it happened early yesterday morning at a block party in the Scarborough neighborhood. District Attorney General Dave Clark says multiple people are hurt and recovering in the hospital. Clark says most of the people there were from Knoxville. Investigators have not identified any suspects yet. And I-75 is back open this morning after an officer-involved shooting in Campbell County. It started in Kentucky when a Williamsburg police officer tried to pull over a motorcyclist for speeding. The TBI says this was just after 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. They say the driver abruptly stopped miles later, then backed into the police cruiser. Agents say the driver then sped off, going the wrong direction down the interstate. That's when the officer fired their gun. They later crashed in Anderson County. The suspect was taken to the hospital. Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating this crash, while the TBI is investigating the shooting. And Knoxville police are searching for this man that you see on your screen. Investigators say he is wanted for assaulting a 20-year-old woman at an apartment complex. Police say this happened at Union, Knoxville on Cumberland Avenue yesterday morning. The woman has significant injuries to her face. Police say his name might be Jackson. Again, take a look at your screen. If you see him, you can call the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers and submit an anonymous tip. Well, a warning from the FDA this morning: stopping allergy medications could cause a severe reaction. The agency says people have reported experiencing severe itching after they've stopped taking medications like Zyrtec or Zysol. The side effects seem to happen to those who quit after long-term use. The FDA is asking manufacturers of the over-the-counter versions to add the new side effect warning to their packaging. And the Lady Vols softball team punching their ticket to Oklahoma City for the College World Series. A big weekend. Tennessee taking 2 out of 3 against Nebraska to keep their season alive in back-to-back elimination games. National Pitcher of the Year Carlin Pickens was elite, striking out 21 Nebraska batters while allowing just 2 walks. Now, it'll be a tough test to start things off in Oklahoma City. The Lady Vols will take on the 4-time defending national champs, the Oklahoma Sooners. That'll be on Thursday at 2:30. And just hours from now, we'll know who the Vols will play in the NCAA Regional. After 2 wins at the SEC tournament in Hoover, including one over top-seeded Texas, the Vols set to host at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. The rest of the 64-team bracket will be announced today at noon. That's when the Vols will find out who is coming to town. We'll let you know as soon as we find out, both on air and inside your WVLT News app. And check this out, the Taylor Bridge in Washington County officially back open. The bridge was destroyed after flooding from Helene tore through our area. It reopened Saturday morning after less than 8 months of construction. Of the 49 sections that were closed from damage, Tennessee Department of Transportation tells us 46 of those have reopened. Very good news there. Now with that, let's take a look at your first alert traffic. Not seeing any issues out there on the road as we take a look around in Roane County right now, I-40 east of Rockwood Mountain. Can't even see a car out there driving. Blount County, Alcoa Highway at the airport exit, same story, very few people out there. And in Sevier County, this is at Winfield Dunn Parkway, very few cars there as well. So that is some good news if you have plans to head out the door right now.
And a good reminder, when those windshield wipers are going, the headlights have to be on. So we're going to need that at times today. Go with that rain jacket as you're stepping out the door. Showers have been draping along the southern valley to now current over the valley, moving northeast Tennessee. Definitely drifting by. You can see some of those puddles out there, kind of a gloomy view, holding temperatures for the next couple of hours. Lots of upper 50s to low 60s. No, 63 Madisonville, now 59 Knoxville to Morristown. Middlesboro, you're at 58 with Harriman. Again, a rain jacket kind of comes in handy too, since it's slow going on heating on this Memorial Day. If you have any outdoor ceremonies, rain gear with you. Don't be fooled by a brief break in rain. Absolutely. We're going to stick with scattered rain at times, midday and afternoon, mostly light to moderate rain. Slowing down our heating. 64 at noon, high today at best around 71, still upper 60s at 8 o'clock before the sun sets. The next few days, though, again, that on and off trend. So tomorrow is when I'm seeing, really, I should say tonight to early morning tomorrow through tomorrow night. Yeah, that's when these waves of heavier rain are drifting through. So it's a better coverage, that 80% you see, and heavier rainfall rates. Then it slowly becomes scattered to spottier on Wednesday. So got a lot we're tracking for you in the free WVLT First Alert Weather app.
All right, Heather, thank you. And as you make those plans today, a reminder that our freedom is not free. That's it for us at 6 o'clock.